Hey, what's up guys? It's the Catalyst47 here, back with another video. So guys, I know it's been so long since I've even posted. How long has it been? I think it's been like 3 weeks. But yeah, so I know I told you guys before that I had lost my job. And right now, I mean, the place that I'm at right now, it's not actually my house. It's a place where I stay out with my friend. At least while I had a job, I would stay here during the week, and then on the weekends I would go home. Like, I know even some of my other videos y'all have seen like another setting. That's actually the other place is where like my parents' house is at, and that's normally where I guess that's normally where I stay out on the weekends. And when I had a job, I would stay here during the week because this place is a lot closer to my job. If I stayed at my parents' house, like the drive would be like more than an hour, and it'd be like an hour, but that's without traffic. And if I'm in the Houston area, if any of y'all are from Houston, then y'all know it's really, really big city, so a lot of traffic. And yeah, so right now that I've lost my job, I haven't really been recording as much here or been able to record here as much because right now I'm only just coming here for like 1 or 2 days a week compared to the 5 that I was here before. And I'm at my parents' house the rest of the time. And it's just a little bit like, I mean, there's a few reasons why I haven't really uploaded that much right now. It's because, one, I mean, yes, I did lose my job, and technically that should mean I have more time. But another thing is the fact that I'm at my parents' house most of the time. My PC, which is what I use like to edit my videos, all my editing software is actually here. And I don't want to move like everything out of this place yet until I know for sure like where I'm gonna be, where my next job is gonna be, because I don't want to move out from here and then I find a new job that's over here in this area and I have to move back in. Like it's just a lot of work to move out and then move back in. So I'm looking for a new job and I'm waiting to see if it's gonna be close to here or close to my parents' house. Now, if it's close to my parents' house, then yes, I will move everything out. And then I'll be able to have my PC at my parents' house. And like I told you guys, since I'm staying over there more now, I don't have my PC over there. So it's like, even if I record videos at my parents' house, I can't edit them. I have my laptop, but I don't have Final Cut on this laptop. It really sucks. Well, the program I use here is DaVinci Resolve on the PC. It's Windows. But on the Mac, I was using Final Cut before when I had my old Mac like more than a year ago. And yeah, so it's been a little hard to like when I'm over there and then I have to record and then I can't edit them, and I'm just like, I have to wait till I go back to come back here, and I'm only here for like 1 or 2 days, so it's like But I mean, I'm gonna try and make an effort to maybe what I'll do is I'll try to record at my parents' house like 2 videos or maybe 1 here. That's like 3 videos or something in a week, and then just do my best to try to edit most of them while I'm here. Meanwhile, because I don't want to spend too much money at the moment, like on Final Cut. I mean, I know it's not the same as like Adobe where you have to pay like 30-40 bucks a month. It's like, I know it's a one-time payment of like, I think it's $300 or $200, I forget. But still, like I'm trying not to spend too much money right now. We got the holidays coming up, so I want to save some money for that. So until I get Final Cut on my laptop, I'm probably not gonna probably the videos are gonna be random. Like I might randomly upload especially if I get the motivation to do it. Might upload like 2 videos in a week, and then maybe I might go like a week without uploading or something. So I'm just waiting for things to get more stable. Honestly, it's just a little hard with moving around a lot right now. So yeah, I just wanted to explain everything to y'all, what's been going on. And I decided right now, I just got back here last night. So right now I made the Burning Abyss deck profile video. That was the last video I made. So I thought I would just show you guys a few like of the combos, I guess the more generic combos that you can do with this deck. It's a pretty solid deck. I know the Phantom Rage is out already, so that helps the deck quite a bit. I like the idea of just pure Burning Abyss, so I might just keep the deck as is. But don't get me wrong, guys. I do think that with the new Phantom Rage support, that the deck will be better, like the PK Fire version of it. It's just, I guess it's the end boards I think are better in terms of like combos. It's a little more combo oriented compared to the pure Burning Abyss. It's more control. But don't get me wrong. I mean, if your opponent doesn't really stop like this deck, or if they don't have too many interruptions, and this is definitely a going first deck for sure. But if your opponent doesn't have too many interruptions, like the deck it's pretty solid. Like if they can have like 3-4 interruptions that are actually really good to stop your opponent. But yeah, guys, like I said, I wanted to go over all that stuff about why it's been like really inconsistent with my videos right now, and also yeah, just tell y'all what this video is gonna be about. So also one other thing before I go into the combo video is, or yeah, I guess little combo video, is that I want you guys, I don't know if you guys like League of Legends or not. I play League of Legends a lot. That's probably another reason why I haven't really uploaded that much, just because like I'm a gamer. So yeah, I want to see if you guys, if any of y'all are interested. I will leave my Twitch link in the description. So if you just want to, like, you know, just chill out with me while I'm playing League of Legends on stream. I do try to stream like maybe like 2-3 times a week or so. And again, it's not as like, it's not as consistent, or like it's not really like a set schedule. Probably only like for sure guaranteed I can do once a week for streaming, but maybe even twice. Just because, like I said, the PC is here, and I can only stream on my PC. So, and I'm only here like 2 days of the week. So I could probably stream like 2 days for sure. But yeah, I mean, I just thought I'd let you guys know. I mean, if any of y'all like League of Legends and you just want to chill out with me while I'm streaming, playing the game, yeah, I thought that'd be pretty fun. So yeah, guys, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, guys, so let's get started. For the first combo, all you need is just, first combo uses Tour Guide, so we would normal summon Tour Guide, activate effect. We can summon Graph, or we can summon Rhino Warrior. I guess I'll show you the Rhino Warrior way. So we overlay for Dante. Activate Dante. You can mill whatever number of cards, really. But if you're going first, you might just want to mill one. You don't really want to waste all the Burning Abyss effects at the beginning. And then Rhino gets his effect. So we would send Graph. And then Graph activates. Special summon Seer. And then we can link these off into IP. Masquerena. Now Dante and Seer get their effects. So Seer brings out Dante. Dante grabs Seer back to hand. And then we would just discard the Seer to special summon Beatrice in defense. And that's like the more typical BA end board. Like I said, all you need is just whatchamacallit? Just the Tour Guide. Like one Tour Guide ends on Beatrice with IP Masquerena, which is 2 interruptions right there. So you would use Beatrice first, which would let you grab Dante back to hand when you activate her effect. And then that will let you send, like, maybe you could send something like Farfar, right? And banish your opponent. That's 1 interruption. And then now you have a card in hand. So then you could use IP to go into like Unicorn. And then you could discard your Seer for Unicorn. And then that will bounce a card. And then Seer will activate to bring back Dante. So that's 2 interruptions. And then if your opponent doesn't get rid of these 2 monsters, on your opponent's turn, on your turn when it goes back to you again, you can link these 2 off for like access code Talker if I had it. I still don't have it yet. And then of course Seer would grab back Dante, Dante would grab back Seer. So it's like, it's really good. Like just one tour guide can do that. Now, if you have like a tour guide and maybe another Burning Abyss in hand, doesn't really matter which one it is, to be honest. Then the play becomes like it's better, honestly. You can do normal summon tour guide, effect. You can bring out, I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. Let's bring out Phoenix Rhino Warrior. We could link these two off into Cherubini. Rhino Warrior would get its effect, and we would send Graph. Graph effect would activate to special summon Seer. Then we could activate Cherubini's effect. Now here, so because we have another BA in hand, we would send Libic. We could target itself, or we could target Seer, doesn't really matter, to gain attack. Now Libic's effect would activate to special summon the BA that's in your hand. And now here, I mean, we have a couple options. Like we could go into Dante if we want to. Like we could detach Seer, you know, and then mill, and then Seer would let us bring back another BA, something like Graph or something along those lines. Or we could it was, yeah, like that. Or if we wanted to, what we could do is we could. Oh yeah, I guess that would be better actually. And we could do that. Like we could overlay for Dante. This might actually be better. Activate Dante's effect, but we would detach the other BA, not the Seer. And then, you know, we could mill whatever, it doesn't matter what we mill, like mill 1 or something, just to use its effect. And then now here we could actually we would go into a link 3. I mean, if we had the new Bardiche monster or whatever, we could go. Oh no, you need 2 darks for that. Let's see. I mean, the only options here would be either we could go into Unicorn, we could go into Nightmare Phoenix, Nightmare Cerberus. So like if we're going second, this would be pretty good. Like it could get rid of a back row with Phoenix, bounce a card with Unicorn, or get rid of a monster, like an effect monster with Cerberus. Or we could even go into Trispania, like with those 2. So this is actually, I mean, this is probably a better combo, like to go second, to be honest. But depending on what we go into, I mean, we're still going to be able to go into Beatrice. So let's say we can't go into IP because we can't use a Link monster to go into IP. So that kind of sucks. But let's say we go into Cerberus or something. Like we're going second. Our opponent, I mean, kind of sucks that we probably wouldn't be able to use the effect. But, I mean, even if we're going first, we have to use one of these monsters, which just sucks a little bit. But with Dante, we get to add Seer, and then Seer lets us special summon Dante. And then now we can just discard the Seer to special summon Beatrice. Or if it's okay with us not to go into Beatrice, then we could have just we could have just discarded we would add Seer back. And I'm not sure actually. Well, it's a little hard to say because I imagine you could, but I'm not 100% sure. I guess maybe that's something that I would leave for you guys in the comments. Like I told you guys, I'm not an expert at Yu-Gi-Oh, but if I link off the Dante with the Cherubini, and then, you know, these effects trigger, and I get a card back to hand. Whenever Cerberus is summoned, could I just discard the card I got off Dante to pop something? If not, then I guess if we can't do that, then I would just of course discard this to go into Beatrice. But if I could, then you have an option. Then you have an option to either discard it and destroy a monster with Cerberus, or or go into Beatrice. It's up to you. Like I told you guys, I'm not 100% sure, but for sure guaranteed you can go into Beatrice. Like if you don't want to use this, then for sure you can just go into Beatrice. Or like if you can't use this, sorry, then you can go into Beatrice 100%. Then you have like interruption, where you can attack, and then on your opponent's turn you have the interruption there. So it's not too bad. I guess one other thing you can do if you have a tour guide in a Burning Abyss. If I had the, I'm not running the, wait, am I running it? I should be running it. Why am I not running it? Well, yeah, I guess I'm not, but I guess it's just a little combo that you could use also if you have like the whole Selene with Hockey Fibrax in your extra deck. You can normal summon the tour guide, which would trigger her effect. Then you can, you have to have another Burning Abyss in hand. Trigger her effect, which could summon Graph and go into Cherubini. Graph would bring out Seer. No, actually, no, Graph. Okay, for this one again, okay, you'd have to be running. Not only would you have to be running, not only would you have to be running the Hockey Fibrax, the Selene in your extra deck, you'd also have to be running the Rubric. The Rubric, that's what it is. So I mean, I decided not to, but I just wanted to show you guys for this combo. Like then you would bring out Rubik with Graph, and then you can use Cherubini and Rubik to go into Hockey Fibrax. Hockey Fibrax then would bring out. Okay, never mind. You don't even need the BA in hand. You just need Tour Guide. Hockey Fibrax would bring out Effect Failure, and then you can use Hockey Fibrax and Effect Failure to go into Selene, and then Selene would bring back the Effect Failure if there's more than 3 spells in both players' graveyards. And then from there, then you would just go from Selene and Effect Failure into Axis Code Talker. And then, and you can, with 3,000 extra attacks, so that's 5,300. And you get, how many pops? 1. You get 3 pops, because Selene's light, Hockey Fibrax is water, and Cherubini is dark. So, really good. I mean, this deck can go into Axis Code Talker very easily. It just kind of sucks that I don't have the cards yet to really show you guys, but I mean, I'm sure y'all could have understood from that little, I guess, replay that I just showed you guys. But yeah, I mean, this deck, I mean, it has potential to be really solid. So yeah, those are just a few of the combos you can do. Let me see if I could. I don't remember exactly what you needed. I feel like you need Tour Guide with another BA. Now you can also go into, let's see. Almost summon Tour Guide. You can go into, you can bring out Rhino Warrior. You can use both to go into Cherubini. Rhino Warrior sends Graph. Graph special summons Seer. Here. No, not that. Let's say we're gonna summon Libic, right? Oh no, you can. Sorry, Seer. Then you can use Cherubini's effect to send Libic, which lets you special summon the 1 BA you have in your hand. And then with these 3, you can actually just go into Appaloosa with 3 negates. I mean, Seer gets its effect, but I guess actually, yeah, you can just bring back Cherubini with Seer. I was gonna say if you bring back any of the other ones, they're gonna die with their effects, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I forgot about Cherubini. But yeah, I mean, you would have Appaloosa over here, Cherubini there, so it's not bad. I mean, 3 negates on Appaloosa is pretty good, and then on your next turn you can just use. I mean, if you negate stuff and then if they don't get rid of your monsters, then you can use Cherubini's effect again to like send Graph, and then you can bring out Seer and then all that stuff. I do have like, I guess I should have prepared the cards beforehand, but because I do have Hockey Fibrax, I do have Celine, I do have the Appaloosa, but I'm just not running them right now. Like, they're not currently in my extra deck for the BAs. I just wanted to show you guys like combos that are possible. It doesn't mean you have to run those cards. Like, maybe you might not like them, but I just wanted to show you guys combos that are possible. The only cards I don't actually have is the Access Code Talker. So, but yeah, all the other cards, I mean, I hope you guys took a little bit of info from this video. You guys learned something from the BA deck. I mean, I went over just a few of the combos, like the typical IP with Beatrice. That's probably the most common one you're gonna see. Then the access code one with, like, you know, of course you need to have Hockey Fibrax, Rubik, and Effect Veiler in your deck to go into access code Talker. And then you have the whole combo that I just showed you guys right now to go into Appaloosa. So yeah, I mean, those are like, and you only need 1 or 2 cards, you know, like most of them involve Tour Guide, and yeah, most of them involve Tour Guide. So she's just so, that's why she's so good in the deck. So yeah, I mean, if you open 3 BAs, you can still, like, of course they have to be with different names though. So let's say you open up something like, this. Now Seer, Skarm, Farfa. I guess it's just another quick combo, really quick. You would have to, you'd special summon the Farfa, then you can normal summon the Seer. You want to get the Seer effect. Go into Dante. No, I guess, okay, you would just end like this. Like, you would have these on board. Actually, this actually also plays around Nibiru. This is also, I mean, it's really only just Beatrice, but that's still pretty good. It's not that bad. I guess in this case, it really depends on what the cards are. If it was Graph, then you could actually, if it was Graph, then you would actually detach to mill, blah, blah, blah. But because it's not Graph, then you would just keep it like that. You would discard the Skarm, special summon Beatrice. On the end phase, you get to search whatever you want. Like, you get to search probably a Tour Guide. That's most likely what most people search with Skarm for the next turn. But I mean, Beatrice, she has, you can detach Seer, you can detach Dante. Probably Dante, because if you detach Seer, then you're gonna special summon one, but it's just gonna get destroyed. So Dante will let you get the Skarm back to hand. And Beatrice is pretty 2800 defense, not bad. And you have Tour Guide for the follow-up for your turn. So pretty good. Now, if you had, like I told you guys, if you did have, like, instead of Seer, let's say you had a Graph. So we have these 3 now in hand. I mean, it's a very high chance. You run 3 of this, 2 of this, 2 of this. So it's definitely very possible to see in your hand. Normal summon Farfa. No, sorry. Special summon Farfa. Normal summon Graph. Go into Dante. Detach 1, mill, whatever. Graph brings out Seer. Then you use these 2 to go into IP. Seer and Dante activates, so Dante brings back Seer to hand, and then Seer brings out Dante. Then you can just detach whatever. Like, I would probably detach a Skarm just to get the search. And there's your typical end board, like the good end board. And you have a card in hand as well. So now, when you detach a Dante, I mean, Dante lets you grab back anything again. And then you can just use these 2 to go into, like, Unicorn. And then you can detach either Seer to bring back, on your opponent's turn, of course. Detach Seer to bring back Dante, have an extra body, or you could discard the Skarm to get another search. So, oh yeah, and you would have got a search off the Skarm on the end phase on your turn. So again, just bring back, get out Tour Guide. So yeah, so that's just like the main combo. That's if you don't draw, of course, Tour Guide. If you have like 3 BAs, you can still make things work. 2 BAs just get you Dante. And I guess it also depends on what you mill as well. If you mill a Rhino Warrior, then you can just keep going, like going to the IP with Beatrice. But yeah, guys, I think that's gonna be it for the video. I mean, just a couple of combos that I wanted to show you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I am gonna try and make a few more videos here and there. I'm just not gonna promise. But yeah, like I told you guys, if you want to check out my my Twitch, I'm gonna leave the link in the description. If you ever just want to watch me play some League, I'm probably gonna stream today for a little while, as well as tomorrow in the morning. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.